Hi, there's been a lot of confusion on the internet about the CYMA 702 and whether these Airsoft Pro new hop-up units will actually fit, and obviously this is the original barrel with the original hop-up unit. I can confirm the Airsoft Pro will not fit without a modification to the barrel. Now the issue is, inside this barrel here, it actually gets a bit thicker towards the end of it, so this actually butts up against that you can see there. Now the problem is, if you look at the two hop-up units, this one is about 8mm longer. So what happens is, this will not line up correctly with the actual ports in the barrel, as the old original unit will do. So what you have to do is either take some off the edge of this, which you have to be very careful because there's a pin that runs through there. So if you take too much off, you're not going to be able to use that properly. The other option obviously is to take some off the barrel, so you'd remove a section there so that this can then move that way. The other issue is that with this moving that way, the actual barrel length, the inner barrel length, increases. So you then have a problem where you're going to end up with the inner barrel sticking out the end by the same distance that you cut off here. That's not a major issue, because what I'm going to actually get done is I'm going to get a piece machined. So this is the end of the barrel, say, and then I'm going to have a piece that's going to be slotted in, and then this is going to come sort of round like this. So the inner barrel is going to run up the inside, and this is going to be almost like a small barrel extension. Because I've got a 509mm tight bore from Patrol Base, because this is I don't know what it is, I presume it's a 603 or something like that, but it's a bit rubbish, to be honest. You're not getting the full performance out of it. Now this is obviously longer because the internal barrel here is, wait for it, 487, not 520. That's, I presume, for the Snow Wolf. The CYMA is 487, the internal barrel. So you won't get one that fits exactly from the Mad Bull range. So you can either cut it down, which you have to be careful at the end, you don't get any burrs on it, or you can stick it out and maybe put a suppressor adapter on the end to actually increase the length of the external barrel. Now the other issue is, getting the end off this is almost impossible. I've had pliers on it and all sorts, and it does turn, but it's almost like it's not on threads. So I'm going to have to get that drilled out as well and machined when we get the new bit put in the end. And the original issue with this hop-up unit is, I don't know how many people have had this rifle for very long, is that if you look here, you probably can't quite see on there, there's small teeth. Now you would expect this plastic part to have like a bit that engages with those teeth so that it doesn't move so freely. But the problem is that when you put big BBs down it, 0.2s are okay, but as soon as you get to sort of 0.3s and 0.4s, they start pressing the hop-up rubber down, and the hop-up goes all over the show. So you get one shot, and then the hop-up move. And so every time you're constantly moving the hop-up back. Now last time I was out with this, I tried putting some gaffer tape on the external hop-up adjustment lever on the outside of the barrel to compensate for this. It sort of worked, but it was still rubbish. And moving this around, you can't get anywhere near the fine detail of adjustment that you require. So this new Airsoft Pro adapter has got this grub screw in the bottom there. You can just see it. So it's going to be a lot more finite on how accurately you can tighten this up. So we're going to get this barrel machined out. I'm going to take it to my father today and see what he can do. Presumably he's going to put it in his lathe and machine some off. I have heard people have filed off the extra inside this bit. And also I've heard that people have also filed off some off the edge of here. Whatever fits and whatever you can do, I guess. But we're going to try and have a bit more finesse with this one when we're doing it and see how it goes. And then obviously this barrel, this is a 509, this is a 487, so it's going to stick out by about another 20mm on the end, which isn't an issue because we're going to have this plastic adapter turned to fit on the end. So that's it, we'll see how that goes, and I'll report back shortly. Thanks.